Hey guys, what's going on? ARCOTEK here, and tonight I'm going to be discussing League of Legends basics. And I'm doing this video for many reasons. One being that every video I've seen on YouTube discusses how to install League of Legends and launch it. This is different. This is the basics. I've met a lot of people who tried the game and they didn't like it. They couldn't understand it. They didn't know what any of this meant. So basically, I'm just giving you guys a crash course. I have played the game a lot. I have a couple other accounts, but I wanted to start over fresh to show you guys basically the basics, the bare bone. You just turned on the game, and this is what you see. Right here it says, Welcome to League of Legends. And we're going to go ahead and arrow over here. It says turrets. Turrets are deadly. Stay behind your minions. Turrets defend their champions. Pretty self-explanatory. We're going to go ahead and X this out. And it's going to take you to the main screen. And over here to the top left, you have Spectate Live. That's going to show you different people who are actually playing live right now, ranked games. And you can actually watch them by clicking there. Below that, there's some updates and news. On the top right, we have the featured items it's on rotation, so week, month, and it's going to show here Striker, Lucian, and that's going to be a skin, and you can unlock that. There's different skins. There's champions in the game. You're called a summoner, and you play as a champion. And those champions can have skins, and the skins are basically like clothes. It's the outward art that is going to show in the game. And down here to the bottom right, we have featured video. And I'm not going to play that, but basically, they always have a video in there, whether it be music or whether it be a featured skin or featured event or featured champion. At the top, we have play, obviously. Over here, we have the little pyramid, which is number 1. Number 1 is my rank. When you click that, it's going to let you choose a summoner icon. And you can kind of pick whichever one you want. You can actually buy some too. I'm going to stick with the pyramid here. Click OK. And then you have the store. When you go into the store, that's what this little orange thing is with the change in the treasure chest. It's basically going to load up, and you can buy RP. We'll start with the first thing. If you look at the top right, up by your name, to the right of your name, it says Riot Points, which is RP. And then to the right of that is influence points. Now, influence points you earn during the game by playing games. You'll earn influence points each game you play, whether you win or lose. And you can use those points in the store to unlock champions. You can use those for runes. You can use those for all sorts of things. RP, Riot Points, you buy those, and you can use those as well for champions and things in the store. If you go down here to champions, it'll list all the champions in the game. Here we go. And you can actually, let's see, I want to buy a cheap champion. So I'm going to click this, and it's going to show me all the price for, let me click it again. Here we go. For IP, we want IP influence points. 450 influence points for Annie. It's in red. I don't have any because I haven't played any games. I just started this. And then there's skins and wards and summoner icons and runes. Let's go down to runes. Now, the runes are very vital in the game later on. I would not say buy any of them. Do not buy any of them until you're at least level 20, because once you're level 20, you can actually unlock tier 3 runes. Tier 1 and tier 2 are not that vital. To be honest, when you're playing this game, you're going to be playing against a lot of noobs up until level 20, and once you get there, then you're going to want to purchase tier 3 runes. So here's tier 3 runes. See, it says requires level 20, and those runes are going to be the strongest runes, hence tier 3. They're the strongest ones. See, if I click, okay, let's see, greater quintessence of critical damage, 4.46. Okay, let's go down to tier 1 and see what it has. See, everything's a lot less over here. Let's go to quintessences here. 2.5. I mean, it's a lot less. And they're not as strong. So we're going to wait on runes. You're not going to unlock any of those. Save your IP until you're level 20. I swear, just save it. You're going to want those tier 3 runes. They're going to give you a boost. There's flat, and then there's scaling. So when you're in here looking, let's see what marks are. We're going to go to marks. There's, okay, the first one, greater mark of attack damage. That is a flat attack damage. It's going to give you that when you start out the game. It's going to give that to your champion 0.95 attack damage. Now, if you look over here, let's see one. This is okay right next to it. Greater mark of scaling mana. Now, the mana is what you're going to use to actually cast spells and things of that nature. There's obviously your health bar, and then there's mana. The mana, like in any game, it is your well of abilities. As far as when you're casting things, it's going to use mana. So that's scaling mana, 1.17 per level. So every time you level up in the game, you start out at 1, of course, and you go up until 18, and every level you're going to gain 1.17. Some players would like that as... some players like having the flat when they start out the game. They have that little bit of a boost, that little one-up against people, and some players like to scale on it. As they rank up in the game, as they level up from experience, then it will scale up. So what we're going to click now is we're going to click here to view and edit your summoner profile. So we're going to go into that. Here we go, and this is my profile. It says I have 0 takedowns, 0 monster and minion kills, 0 wins, obviously. Ranked, you can't play ranked until, I believe, level 30, so that is not going to, we're not going to worry about that yet. We're not going to worry about leagues. We're not going to worry about match history. Here's champions. We're going to click champions. And here it shows all the champions in the game again. But we're going to click here availability. And we're going to click available. Now what this is every week they release a certain amount of champions that are available for you to use in the game. And they're free to play. Every week it changes. You don't have to pay for anything. They're just free to play. So I can play as Ashe or Garen or Jinx or Kha'Zix or Lissandra, Lux, Rai, Shyvana, Varus, Wukong. And you can play as any of those champions. Every week they change. So that's pretty cool to know. And there's a few different roles in this game. And you'll figure that out as you play down the road. I won't get into that too much right now. Here's the runes, like I showed you earlier. When you buy those runes, they go in your pages. You're just going to sit here and you're going to add them to your pages. And those are going to give you a buff in the game. And then masteries, the same thing. Your masteries, as you level up in the game, you'll get mastery points. I have 1. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. I'm going to put that in, let's say, melee, deal extra 2% damage, and receive an extra 1% damage on each melee. So we're going to do that, and we're going to click save. Save successfully. And we're going to edit that mastery page, and we're going to call it ADC. Now, ADC stands for Attack Damage Carry. I'm going to go over the roles with you in the game. There is the middle lane, which is typically an AP mid-champ. There's the top lane, which is typically an AD tank-type champion, which AD stands for attack damage, and the middle champ AP stands for ability power, magic. The bottom lane, which is the other lane, there's an ADC, which is an attack damage carry, and there's a support, which the support could be an attack damage champion, it could be a bruiser, an attack damage champion, or it could be an ability power champion. Typically, it's someone who has a heal, a stun. You're going to be backing up that attack damage carry who you're supporting with to help them win that lane. Like I said, there's 3 lanes in the game. Now, the other guy is going to be playing as a jungle. He's going to be going through the jungle, through the forest, killing monsters and all kinds of things, and he's going to be getting the buffs, and he's going to be jumping out, and he's going to be helping ganks. A gank in this game basically just means your teammate at the top, he's getting hurt. So, he's taking a lot of damage. He's trying to hold his lane real well, but he can't do it. So the jungler is going to run up there, jump out of a bush, surprise the enemy champion, and basically it's going to be 2-on-1, and he's going to gank him and try to get that kill. We're going to go over here to spells. And this just talks about the spells. Now, when you're actually playing a game, it lets you choose a mastery page, and it's going to let you choose a spell. And it'll also let you choose your rune page. once you've selected your champion. The spells, I only have these unlocked: Clarity, Garrison, Ghost, Heal, Revive. I suggest you start out using Heal and Ghost, and those will be assigned to 2 keyboard keys for shortcuts that you can click when you need them. Here's item sets. I don't have anything in item sets yet. Alright, down here to the bottom right we have view your friends list. So we're going to click that, and basically that's where you're going to communicate. If anyone adds you as a friend, you can add a friend. You can search for another summoner's profile, add a group. Here's our chat rooms. We can join in a chat room. Looks like they're all full. They only go up to 200. And here's on my notification page. Basically I don't have any notifications. I just started. And we're going to click play. Here we go. So basically, I don't have anything unlocked yet at all. I can't even play Dominion yet until I'm level 5. Basically, all I can do is Classic. And I can only do Classic, and I can do Beginner, Summoner's Rift, and that's going to be 5 versus 5 Beginner. That's the only thing I can do. And you can do Solo, or you can party up with other teammates. We're going to do Solo. Now, the next video, I'm not going to start up a game right now, but the next video is going to include gameplay, my very first game, and it's going to show you basically a little bit of tips and tricks on what to do. Other than that, it's pretty much it as far as all I can think of to go over. If anyone has any questions or would like to see more videos, just comment below. Let me know what your favorite summoner is. I'd like to know. Everybody comment below. Your favorite champion. You got a favorite skin. Let me know. Comment below. Appreciate you watching the video. Please subscribe. It means a lot. And like I said, more videos to come. Don't purchase those runes until you're level 20. Trust me, save your IP. Don't buy any champions either. Don't buy any champions. You can practically play all the free champions every week. If you're going to play nonstop, you'll end up playing every week because they cycle out every week. So just try them all. Try them all, and there's no hurt in that. All right, guys, until next time, this is the ARCOTEK.